What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video we have something that is really messed up, and there's been a bunch of people who have been, well, not a bunch of people, there's been some people telling me about this. The first guy is Mr. Dunsel, a viewer of mine, who wrote to me on Discord about this location where you could basically just stand AFK and there will be herbs spawning like every minute to every minute and a half, right? And it takes place right here in Revendreft, like right next to Darkhaven across the bridge. You can see there's like a bunch of these spawns close to each other. So you can just position yourself in the middle of them. And every minute to like a minute and a half-ish, there's going to be 2 herb spawns respawning. So this is nice if you're like multitasking, doing something, checking out the auction house on your longbow. You can literally just stand in one position and pick up these herbs that spawns every single time, every like minute to minute and a half. And if the average time were to be like right above a minute, and you get like 2 herb spawns, average like 7 herbs every time they respawn, you're looking at like 400 herbs, right? So it depends on what you get. Obviously, if you get like something like the Nightshade, or if you get like the Widow Blue, you're making like 40,000 gold an hour. But when you're never looking, if you get some Death Blossom spawns, you're going to make less gold. Now, that is just like the lazy way of getting the herbs. There's ways of making way more gold with this spot. Some of it that are kind of unfair as well. We're going to go into that. But before we do want to mention today's sponsor, which is myself and the 0 to 10 million gold guide. So you guys can still drop or buy the 0 to 10 million gold guide for 50% off using the code Shadowlands. The link is down below in the description and pinned comment. And if you guys buy it, you will receive any future updates that the guide will receive for free. Like next expansion as well. When the next expansion drops, you guys will receive all of its updates for free. You only have to buy it once. So as you guys can see, the herbs just respawned. 2 of them. It's always 2 respawning at the exact same time. And then it's just back to waiting. Now, how people make billions on this is it's not exactly cheating, but they're sneaky snakes, man. So the one way that you could do it is extremely legit way. You just place a timer and then you just go in the areas close by, right? You can either do like I'm doing, you can skin these guys right here. They're like spawning extremely close. So you like kill these and skin them, and then at the minute marker, you just go back to your position and you pick up the herbs again. Now the next tactic is to basically just do like a small route, like around the area full of the spawns, where you just make sure you have the timer on, because you always want to be back at the 1 minute mark, because that's when it respawn, right? But then you just do this like really short lap to do herbalism in the area around. So you're basically gonna pick up more herbs than just the 400 from standing AFK. And that is another way of doing it, besides from skinning. But the best way and the sneaky way, and the way that some of the people have told me that they've been doing, and I've seen other people doing it, is by jumping face. There's multi-boxers, nothing against multi-boxers, but there's a multi-boxer right here with like 1 toon on a different realm. Like all of his toons are on different realms. And since these guys respawn every minute or so, he can pretty much pick an infinite amount of herbs, because he just takes his 10 toons, pick up the flowers. He actually got 9, which is nice because that allows me to pick him up right now, the guy that I've seen. But he just picks up the flowers 9 times, like both of them. And then he's gonna realm phase. He's just gonna disband group, remake group on another one of the 9 druids, and he's gonna get a fresh face, and he can pick the flowers up again on all of his 9 toons. And then he leaves the group disbanded, and then he just invites the other toons on one of his other realms, and he gets a new face with the flowers freshly spawned. So you can just continue to like disband group, remake group on a different realm, and he can just constantly pick these flowers. So I'm wondering if that's a solid tactic that people will use. Maybe even guilds. They're just going to bring 10 people well, not guilds, because you got to be on different faces, but people in like the group finder and so on, like get 10 people on different faces and just disband group, re-invite, pick up herbs, disband, re-invite. This is one of them. Like, it looks like he's picking flowers in, like invisible flowers. I have no clue. And then he disappears, right? And there's going to be like 10 of these druids just randomly appearing and then disappearing again. So I'm not sure exactly how they do it. But what I do know is that it's freaking insane. Like, if I can get 400 of these bad boys in hours, that's, well, on my realm, they're 120 gold. So I'm making a lot of gold, like 44,000 gold with Widow Blooms. And if I get Nightshade too, that's even more. And if these guys can like have an infinite amount of these spawns, there we go, spawns again. You're making, that's a double Nightshade spawn. And look, there he was again. And then he disappears, man. Invisible. That was 7 Nightshades instead. Really good farm, regardless of how you guys do it. So it's up to you how you want to try to use this in a clever way. Me, I'm just going to be answering YouTube comments and so on while I just stand here AFK and then just pick the flowers when they spawn. And whenever I feel like it, I'm going to go and kill the dogs and skin the dogs. But it's a great spot regardless. So that was it for today's video. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. And hey, you can always pick up the 0 to 10 million gold guide if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.